Well, President Trump is closing out the year with a focus on international diplomacy now. He spent several hours today with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu after devoting Sunday afternoon to a meeting with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. Teresa Woodard has been keeping a close eye on the developments out of Mar-a-Lago, which has been the site for these two critical meetings in the final days of 2025, trying to make that push.
Yeah, and of course the circumstances for both of these nations are quite different, but the goal is really the same, and that goal is peace. The war in Gaza has ended. The first of 3 stages of the ceasefire does remain in place, but phase 2 has not yet been agreed to, though Netanyahu did call today's talks, quote, very productive. He and President Trump spoke with the media for about 20 minutes before they even went inside to start their negotiations. They spent more than 3 hours together today. Now, both are savvy, and they know the power of praise in politics. Listen to how they complimented one another.
He's taken Israel through a very dangerous period of trauma. Israel with other people might not exist right now, if you want to know the truth. That's a pretty big statement, but it's true. I feel that you had the wrong prime minister. Israel right now would not exist.
I think Israel is very blessed to have President Trump leading the United States, and I'll say leading the free world at this time. I think it's not merely Israel's great fortune, I think it's the world's great fortune.
Now, take a look at these images from Gaza in the last day or two from the Associated Press. Palestinians clearly remain displaced. President Trump said today the process of rebuilding Gaza would begin soon, but he did not elaborate. That is part of the phase 2 deal that Trump and Netanyahu were set to discuss today. Disarming Hamas is another elusive goal. Now, Sunday, Trump hosted a similar meeting with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. About 24 hours ago, Zelensky said a 20-point peace plan was about 90% nailed down, and then things changed today. Today, Russia accused Ukraine of a drone attack on Vladimir Putin's residence, but Russia provided no evidence. Ukraine denies it even happened, and now Russia is reviewing its stance on whether it should even be taking part in negotiations to end the war. Really a reminder, Jason, that while peace in Gaza is certainly fragile, even just trying to negotiate peace in Ukraine, that's a fragile process as well.
Yeah, and we've seen, the promise seem to lurch forward and just days later get pulled back over and over again.
Yeah, one step forward, multiple steps back.
All right, Teresa, thanks for bringing us up to speed on both of those.